Acid, a substance that produces hydrogen ions, H+, in aqueous solutions. For example, sulfuric acid, H2SO4, hydrochloric acid, HCl. General properties of acids. They have a sour taste. They turn blue litmus to red. They conduct electricity in solution form. They release H+ ions in aqueous solution. Reactions of acids. 1. Reaction of acid with metal. When sodium react with sulfuric acid, then forms sodium sulfate and hydrogen gas evolve. 2. Reaction of acid with carbonates. Example: when sodium carbonate react with hydrochloric acid, then form sodium chloride and water and carbon dioxide. 3. Reaction of acid with bicarbonates. When sodium hydrogen carbonate react with hydrochloric acid, then it forms sodium chloride, water and carbon dioxide. Base, a substance that produces hydroxide ions, O, in aqueous solutions. For example, sodium hydroxide, NaOH, potassium hydroxide, KOH. General properties of bases. They have a bitter taste. They are soapy to touch. They turn red litmus to blue. They do not conduct electricity in solution form. They release O ions in aqueous solution. Reactions of bases. I. Reaction with metals. When sodium hydroxide react with zinc metal, then it forms sodium zincate and hydrogen gas. 2. Reaction with nonmetallic oxides. When sodium hydroxide react with carbon dioxide, then it forms sodium carbonate and water. 3. Reaction with acids and bases. When sodium hydroxide react with hydrochloric acid, then it forms sodium chloride and water. Strong acids. An acid which completely dissociates into its ions in aqueous solution. For example, hydrochloric acid, HCl, sulfuric acid, H2SO4, nitric acid, HNO3. Strong base. A base which completely dissociates into its ions in aqueous solution. For example, sodium hydroxide, NaOH, potassium hydroxide, KOH. Weak acids. An acid which does not completely dissociate into its ions in aqueous solutions. For example, acetic acid, CH3CuO, carbonic acid, H2CO3. Weak base. A base which does not completely dissociate into its ions in aqueous solution. For example, ammonium hydroxide, NH4O. Concept of pH scale. Strength of an acid or base can be determined using a pH scale. It is a scale to measure the hydrogen ion concentration in a solution. The P stands for potence. It is a German word which means power. For water or neutral solutions, pHs are bleaching powder, calcium oxychloride, KOCl2. Preparation: bleaching powder is produced by the action of chlorine on dry slaked lime, CaO2. When calcium hydroxide reacts with chlorine, then it forms calcium oxychloride and water. Uses: bleaching powder is used I. For bleaching cotton and linen in the textile industry, for bleaching wood pulp in paper factories, and for bleaching washed clothes in laundry. 2. As an oxidizing agent in many chemical industries, and 3. To make drinking water free from germs. Baking soda, sodium hydrogen carbonate, NaHCO3. Preparation. The chemical name of the compound is sodium hydrogen carbonate, NaHCO3. It is produced by the reaction of brine with carbon dioxide and ammonia. This is known as Solvay process. When ammonium react with brine solution and carbon dioxide, then it form ammonium chloride and sodium hydrogen carbonate. Baking soda is used in making of baking powder, which is used in cooking. Baking powder is a mixture of baking soda, sodium hydrogen carbonate, and a mild edible acid such as tartaric acid. When baking powder is heated or mixed in water, the following reaction takes place. When sodium hydrogen carbonate or baking soda react with tartaric acid which release H+ ion, then it form carbon dioxide water and sodium salt of acid. Carbon dioxide produced during the reaction can cause bread or cake to rise, making them soft and spongy. 2. Baking soda, sodium hydrogen carbonate, is also an ingredient in antacids. Being alkaline, it neutralizes excess acid in the stomach and provides relief. 3. It is also used in soda acid fire extinguishers. Washing soda, sodium carbonate. Preparation. Sodium carbonate is manufactured by the thermal decomposition of sodium hydrogen carbonate obtained by Solvay process. Ammonia ring solution and carbon dioxide, then it from sodium hydrogen carbonate and ammonium chloride. And when sodium hydrogen carbonate further heated, then it forms sodium carbonate and carbon dioxide and water. When sodium carbonate gain 10 molecule of water of crystallization, then it form washing soda or sodium carbonate decahydrate. Uses: Sodium carbonate, washing soda, is used in glass, soap and paper industries. 2. It is used in the manufacture of sodium compounds such as borax. 3. Sodium carbonate can be used as a cleaning agent for domestic purposes. 4. It is used for removing permanent hardness of water. Plaster of Paris, calcium sulfate hemihydrate, CaSO4. H2O. Preparation. On heating gypsum at 373 K, it loses water molecules and becomes calcium sulfate hemihydrate, CaSO4. Half H2O, which is called plaster of. Plaster of Paris is a white powder, and on mixing with water, it changes to gypsum once again, giving a hard solid mass. When gypsum is heated on 373 Kelvin, then it form calcium sulfate hemihydrate and 1 molecule of water of crystallization. Thanks. Subscribe.